Greetings everybody, my name is Tommy the Keyblade Master and welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing an audio log on my thoughts on Konami's current problems. Everybody else on YouTube is talking about it. I figure, why the heck not me? I do want to put my 2 cents into this. Now, the last couple of months we've just kind of seen Konami's reputation implode. Kojima left, Igarashi has been gone for some time, and it's like they don't really have any big idea men in their games development department now. On the heels of this and the fact that they're releasing a kind of perverted pachinko machine based off Castlevania, but my thoughts on that, it's a Japanese company, their versions of sexuality is different in Japan compared to us, and they've always made those kind of video slot machines. That's been going on for some time. I wasn't like shocked, horrified, outraged, or even amused. I thought this is just Konami being Konami. But on the heels of that, we got some people kind of coming out from the inside, kind of describing what the work environment at Konami is. And this is where things get a little weird and where there's problems. Now, I'm not going to say like Alpha Omega Sin, they're done, they should fold up shop. Nor do I think that this is the end of Konami, period. But if they don't start correcting some of these problems that have come out in the last few weeks, they are going to bury themselves eventually. It's only a matter of time. You can't be running a company like this and still expect to stay afloat, because you're going to drive off all your best individuals into the arms of your competitor. This is just business 101. Alright, the first thing that kind of came out, and this kind of like, Japan might be a little different when it comes to rewards and punishments, but basically anyone who's got an associate's degree in business, and I have one in general studies, but a lot of my classes were towards the business, and will tell you, whenever you're trying to discipline an employee, a good manager will always take them to a back room, someplace that's as private as possible, to question them about their work habits and what they can do to improve. You don't yell at them on the sales floor unless it's something that's really, really important that could be a danger to them, like, hey, you stupid fool, don't put your hand in that machine or else you'll lose it. In that case, a few hurt feelings aren't going to be as bad as someone losing their hand. However, like I said, if it's something that can wait a few minutes to be discussed, a good manager will pull them to a side. You don't make a habit of disciplining or making someone look like a fool in public, in front of customers, or in front of other employees. Well, at Konami, if you stay too late past lunch, I guess it goes public that you were late coming back from lunch, and I guess you're being made a fool of. This isn't, like I said, a great way to set up a work environment, Konami. It's really not. And then you can add in the fact that they actually have security cameras everywhere to just make sure that the employees are working. I'm a little mixed at this, but I don't really think, on top of the whole lunch thing, that this is, again, part of a really good, cohesive work strategy. I personally think after a while it does get demoralizing. There's also talks that if you complain or tick someone off on upper management, and it doesn't matter what part in the game's development you have or how good you're at it, if you manage to make someone in the upper part of the game development company mad, you get kind of shipped off to either working at a jam or working kind of just on an assembly line for a while rather than doing your main job. That's got to be humiliating. And then, of course, the big kicker, and this is something I'm a little mixed about because I don't know the Facebook post, but this one has got a lot of YouTubers enraged. To me, without seeing what exactly that Facebook page said, I don't know if I can be enraged. Alright, for all you young folks out there who've never had a job, let me tell you something. Facebook is not private. It's considered public. Anything you paste on that wall is open for anyone to see and to react to. So if I call my employer a no-good SOB, he has the right to fire me over that Facebook post. It's not exactly right all the time, but he does have that right. I do not know what this Facebook post contained, so I don't know if the punishment fits the crime. I highly doubt it. But basically, the story goes, someone posted on their Facebook page, I'm leaving Konami and I'm getting another job. Now, if this Facebook post was pasted, greetings, my coworkers at Konami. It's been a pleasure working at you, but my life has opened me up to other job opportunities elsewhere. I'll miss you. Goodbye. And people were clicking like at, and then the employers were punishing them for clicking like because someone was saying goodbye. Then yeah, that's a problem. However, if it was F this company, I'm leaving, I can be a little bit understanding. I still say the punishment that Konami doled out did not fit the crime. But basically, just from the sounds of things, though, it's a bad morale. Konami's it's right in doing it, but it does not necessarily make good business sense, nor does it raise the morale of the company. And like I said, I think a lot of Konami's talents are just easy picking for competitors if they haven't already lost their best. So what's my advice to Konami? Like I said, I don't think they need to sell off everything and fold up, but I really think that the investors and the shareholders, as well as the board of directors, need to be taking a look at Konami's management. Needs to be roping them in line and doing something about this. I do believe some of the top boards, including the COO and CEO, probably need to step down, and they need new management if they are going to pick up what's left of the pieces and rebuild on this. If not, yeah, it's kind of a shame to see Konami go bye-bye, but I think that's where it's going. I mean, they created Contra, they created Castlevania. Back in the day, they did a lot of licensed games based on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Tiny Toons, which I just loved as a kid and now, and it's kind of sad to see them go, but if they don't fix their ship, they are going to go down. Like I said, they lost Kojima. That was like their last really big, great development head, and I don't see where they can go very far right now. We'll just have to see. But unless Konami can fix a ship, I do believe they're going to be headed the way of Sega in a year or two. Anyways, this is Tommy the Keyblade Master thanking you for listening. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. I'll see you next time.